Hmm. Is the camera on? Is the camera on?
What?
Is the camera on?
Probably.
Are people
I'd
watching?
hope so. Are you guys still watching? You guys still there? I know we were gone for a while. Are you guys still there?
It's only been a week.
We're back. No, it's probably been longer, but like we're back.
What you mean longer? It's
I
been a
don't.
week.
I don't know. I don't know the time frame.
It's
But
it's been
we're
1
back,
week.
guys, and we're on a new schedule. So expect episodes a little more frequent this time. That's why we
Yep.
had to take a little break. Got
We
some
had
new
to
things
figure out
coming.
the setup. The setup.
The setup.
Welcome back to CJ Unmuted. I'm your host Gene,
I'm your host, Chris.
and a lot has been happening. I think in the culture, the Nokia video release, Yif went full on whatever the heck that version of him is, full
Who?
on that. Yay.
Oh, yeah, we can get into that later.
Elon is racist. And he sold Twitter again to himself.
Put the medal on himself.
People are popping off. Justin Bieber had to crash out and blocked and deactivated his Instagram, which I still don't understand what his crash out was about.
Are these the topics for today?
5 a.m. startup. Apparently, having your daily routine is becoming the talk of the world.
We're kind of late to that.
Like very late to
But-
that, but I still want to talk about it.
That shit was hilarious. We gotta talk about that.
And a bunch more, and my new addiction to solo leveling arise. But we're not gonna get into that.
And we have anime topics too. Get ready for this episode.
Oh my god, I'm so happy to be back.
Here we go. Welcome back, guys. We're jumping right into it.
The fact that Ye really decided to go sit down, not even sit down.
He did a
stood-
stand-up
He
interview.
stood the whole time for over an hour, torturing academics' fat legs. Bro was screaming for help. Bro,
Crashing out.
bro was in
constantly.
pain. Ak wanted to sit down so bad. You should have seen the look on his face when he saw that Ye was like, actually, let's do this stand up. Ak's face just completely went out.
I know.
You want me to stand up for a whole hour?
Yo,
Fat ass.
That's cool and all, but all that crazy shit, whatever he said, we can
Why
get
am I
into that.
coming for Ak? He's a piece of shit, so I'm gonna come for him
I don't
anyway.
care about like, all that crazy shit. We can get into what he said, but like, what is room 51 or 40?
Apparently,
49?
Ye had like a bunch of rooms booked in that hotel.
That was a
and-
hotel.
Yeah, that's a hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, so he just booked a bunch of hotels and
he-
just
he
sent
booked-
people.
he booked a bunch of rooms. Who knows what was getting delivered?
Yo,
Who knows?
billionaire shit.
Billionaire.
I got an
shit for
appointment.
sure.
Send him to. I'm in the hotel. Send him to fucking.
My guess is that his security was staying in another room,
Probably.
so he had them sent it over there, just for them to get whatever package was there. Anyways, that's beside the point.
Listen, that's what
Ye
I. that
is
was
a
one of the-
gamer. I saw an RG ally in the interview on
Was
his
it?
desk.
It wasn't
That was an
RNG, right? 'Cause
RG
they were
ally.
like, "Is that a Switch?"
No, I'm
and I was
like,
like, "No, that's
my
a,
gamer
Is
nerd
that a
ass.
Steam Deck or RNG?"
My nerdy ass saw that. I was like, that's an RG Ally X. Ye plays PC games.
Of course. Did you
What
not-
kind of PC games
not
does he
see him
play?
playing Last of Us in front of Andrew Tate?
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Listen, everything Gay's doing, I'm just like, all right, all right, bro. Like,
Do you think he's having a manic episode again?
how many
do
times?
you think this is a manic episode or is just him, like,
How m-
farming attention?
I think it's just him just saying whatever the fuck he wants because he could say whatever the fuck he wants. He keeps saying that he could say whatever he fuck he wants, and nothing's gonna happen to him.
A few pods ago, I talked about how I don't even want to mention him anymore, and like I don't even want to talk about him anymore. But it's so hard to when he pulls shit like this, especially with his tweets, towards Beyonce and Jay-Z's children,
Yeah, I
which
think
were
those
out
were
of
the-
line.
Those were the most outrageous ones.
I don't
I've
think
seen.
no, he said worse stuff, but
I
those
mean-
were the most outrageous things directly to targeted towards people he knew.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy that he's going at
But
Jay
they're children at that.
and their children.
That's crazy. And then he's the one that was like, "Oh, nobody was helping me when I had issues with my kids." That doesn't mean go attack some innocent kids. Like, what is wrong with you?
But I again
Like-
don't think he's. Again, I think he's still
Where
on
is his
his.
wife that he was parading around like a freaking
They got
pet
divorced.
for months?
They got divorced. Remember?
They got divorced, but he was posting her the other
Were they
day.
even actually married? Let's be
I don't
honest.
think they were actually married.
Were they actually married? Did they actually? You think the billionaire Ye
Oh
got
my
married
God.
again?
That man is just a walking contradiction, man.
Is
Like
he?
all he's doing for like attention and stuff like that is getting out of line. I get he's a billionaire; he can say whatever he wants, but like, bro, When does it stop? When does all these antics stop? What's your message? Like, yeah, what's really your message? Like, what are you trying to convey to the people? Oh, people are manipulating things behind the scene. People are the music industry is fucked up. Blah blah blah. Hollywood is weird. We already know this. Like, we already know this. What are you trying to change? How are you actually making actual change by attacking people, being hateful, being borderline stupid with your antics? You're not accomplishing anything at all. Like, when does it get corny? It's been got corny, in my opinion.
I'm just entertained watching him do stupid stuff. Honestly, like he's saying all this stupid shit, and it's just like people are still taking it seriously, and is my thing. Like
Because he means it. He's serious about it.
I know, but like again, my point is, what does this change from anyone's day to day life?
Obviously, for us, it's just entertainment.
Yeah,
That's obvious. But for him, he actually believes that his supporters are like behind him in some sort of way.
so does every celebrity.
He really thinks like you should see the way he talks about himself. I'm the king. I'm the blah blah blah. Like bro,
But
the,
none of-
the delusion of grandeur.
No,
there
no,
is
no. But
crazy.
none of this is new to me. Anything he's saying, none of it is new. He's been saying this shit. I just told you who I said I was. Oh, come on.
Okay, aside from that, I'm talking about the stuff. You better bleep that, please. You're gonna get demonetized. And this
Wow.
stuff. I said it again. Dang it. The mustache man stuff. Um, the weird outfit. the the hooded people outfit. I'm gonna call it that.
I don't want to say
Like-
this,
All of this.
but I will say,
As fucked up as it is, I'm not gonna lie. I chuckle when I chuckle when I saw this man put the outfit on. Heavy
that shit was
breathing.
hilarious.
Heavy breathing the whole
All right,
time.
we'll get into the mustache thing, but the outfit, the fucking black outfit. What was so bad about that, really?
Really? It's distasteful
For who?
for us.
He's making a mockery of what it originally represented.
No, I think he's wearing it in support.
You think he supports the KKK?
The stuff that he's saying,
I can see the other people,
bro.
but
During his tweets, he was punching down black people. He was saying that black people are this, that. He was like saying some wild stuff. And bro really said, I'm racist. He said it. Yeah, I'm racist. I got money. I'm different than all of you black poor guys.
I wanted to ask you this: do you think every billionaire is actually like a nice person?
I think there's like
No.
billionaires out
Publicly
there.
speaking, sure, cool. In real life,
In real life, I don't know them personally, so I can't attest to their characters.
I know, but like all that money and power, you think they all think the same as
Again,
everyone below them?
I'm gonna say the same thing I told you. I don't know them personally, so I can't attest to their characters.
Understandable. Great answer.
Yeah.
Nice being safe. But anyway,
What you mean being safe? I'm not being safe. I'm being genuine. I don't know these people.
I'm joking.
Like, I don't know what Jeff Bezos likes to do in his spare time,
No one does.
but I'm pretty sure. Never mind.
Oh, nigga, what's high now?
I don't know. Let me just-
You think niggas with all that money and power are just decent people?
The way he was treating his employees, people couldn't even go to the bathroom. Is crazy, bro.
You think they're decent people?
The way he was running his company, allowing that shit to happen. I'm just saying,
know
no
what my
ethical person does that.
You
But
know what my favorite saying is? Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
I don't think so.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
So you think if you were to gain absolute
Nigga,
power,
if
you
I
would-
had absolute power, of course I'd be corrupted. What
Really?
the fuck?
I
You would
like
you would hope, yes, because you don't have it. So you would hope that, oh, I would keep my same self if I got that. But how many stories do we hear about people getting into the fame and everything and it goes to their head?
a lot, but we also got good.
Now think
Good
about
people.
that times a billionaire.
Again, true, but we also have good people that get fame and they remain genuine and
Yeah,
good.
what, like 1 out of a million?
A lot.
I'm just making the
I like
argument.
to play devil's advocate.
I know,
mean,
me too.
I see your point, but I'm just saying like it's easy to generalize people, right?
I'm not
I'm not gonna generalize all billionaires because of a few that are stupid and racist.
I'm not
and
generalizing
all
that. I'm
that.
saying the probability and likelihood of all that power going to your head if they don't have a stable base at least
Mhm.
is probably gonna happen.
Somebody needs to do the research on that and do the math so we can actually have some numbers.
You'll never
If
get
you're a mathematician out there, please calculate the probability of how somebody get corrupted by power. Thank you.
You're never gonna get that because they have money to make sure you never know what they really do.
You're doubting math?
No, I'm
kidding.
doubting.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You
The
can
numbers
get,
never
you
lie.
can get you can get the what's it called? What's the word? Hypothetical statistics.
Yeah,
You'll never get the real statistics.
I'll take the hypothetical because we're
It's
never
close
know the
enough.
reals.
Close enough.
But yeah, bro is on. We went on this tangent to just say that bro is crashing out, and it's embarrassing still. I
might
feel like
cut
I
this.
repeat myself on this topic every time we speak about him.
Me too.
The
'cause
more
I'm just
he
like,
pops up, the more embarrassing it gets. Like,
what is he doing? Crazy stuff. Cool. One bar he did. I mean, he also throws in the stuff that where he be spitting, and then I'm just
Like
like,
what?
oh,
what
he
did what
said
did he spit that you agreed with? Ugh,
about black people and how they're stuck in the same situation and there's no way to get out of
what
it.
are you talking about?
Disenfranchised and all that.
Explain.
Like,
I'm gonna let you cook with that one because
when
I
he
want to
talks
see where
about
you're going
Black
with
Wall
this.
Street, like Black Wall Street's gone, and then yeah, that was a while ago, but it hasn't rebuilt.
Okay, why is that, Chris?
Why is
What do you think it hasn't been rebuilt?
Why do you think it hasn't been rebuilt?
Because systemic racism
Yeah, he talks about systemic racism.
and the way. Well, he talks about systemic. He's saying pretty much systemic racism is black people's fault. That's what Kanye is trying to say. He's
No.
saying that it's our fault for not doing more about it or like not like taking things in our own hands to like fix or whatever.
Yeah, but
That's what he's saying.
at the same time,
That's
no, it's kind of right and it's kind of wrong.
It's not right.
No, it's right and it's wrong.
How is it? How it can't be both right and wrong, Chris?
Yes, it can.
No, it can't.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Not when it comes to right and wrongs. Because one is the truth and one is false.
How was Black Wall Street built the first time?
We're not gonna talk about that because that's a whole topic for that. We can make a whole episode about that. I'm just saying the way Kanye is going about trying to bring these issues to light, he's victim blaming. Like he's literally victim blaming, saying that black people are the reason for their own like demise or whatever.
No, they're not the
Like, bro,
reason,
no.
but
They're the cause and reason for their own demise.
No.
That's what he's trying to say.
they're not the cause and reason. Systemic racism is a giant factor, but we know that already.
Okay.
How he even said it, he doesn't know how to get out of it. How do you want to stay that way? Like, are we just supposed to just stay there and be like, all right, that's the reason, and we'll just never do anything about it?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But that's what he's saying. He's like, why is nobody doing anything about it?
People are doing stuff about it.
I know, but it's again right and wrong. It doesn't look like people are doing anything about it because
I mean,
Are the
yes,
same
it
issues still
does. Look at what the fuck happened in 2020.
what?
The whole George Floyd thing.
They rioted in the streets.
Yeah.
What changed?
Well, you can sit here and say what Indianapolis has less cops now. That's a little change. It might not be like major, but some stuff happened. There were some repercussions for that thing.
What changed?
I literally just told you what changed.
That's it. Just a few less cops.
Listen, I don't have the research in front of me and the statistic to like show you everything that
I
changed.
don't either.
You don't either, but you
I'm
speaking out of
just
your ass. I
saying.
just showed you something that changed, and you was like, "That's it." Of course, I'm not gonna be able to pull up everything because I'm not an expert on the topics and every changes that happened ever since 2020.
But
when
expecting
the-
you to be an expert.
the thing, yeah,
I'm talking objectively. just looking at the world that we live in.
No, you're talking subjectively.
No, objectively at the world we live in.
Because you don't have the facts, so you're talking subjectively.
Subjectively.
Yeah, because you don't have the facts. All you're saying right now is your feelings.
I disagree.
What you mean you disagree? You
I
literally
disagree.
said, why change? That's it. Not having all the facts. You don't have all the facts.
Neither of us have all the facts.
Yes, but I gave you at least one fact of change. And you said that's it, minimizing that one fact when your point was nothing changed. Okay,
Nothing
we're not,
major
we go. I
changed.
feel like we're going back and forth in our own debate when we're trying to address
Nothing
Kanye as a
major
whole.
change is what I was saying.
Nothing major change.
Yes.
Again, you can't prove that right now, so you can't make that statement.
Well, we got rid of DAI, so
You mean DEI? Yeah, that's a huge step back. That change. That's a big change. In the wrong direction.
actually it's not, because it's only like 3% of black people that actually actively in DEI.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You see, you educated me there. I didn't know that was a fact.
So
What is your source?
DEI.
All right, let me stop. Let me
I can
stop.
look up the source.
Let me stop.
I don't have the source. I know that
Let
for
me
a fact.
stop. I feel like I feel like I'm internalizing.
No, I know
you.
that for a fact.
Okay.
DEI is only like 3 or 4% black people.
Interesting.
And because DEI is really just another way for them to say nigga. And
You
it has
think
nothing
so?
to do with black people.
You think so? You think?
Look it up. Look up the stuff.
So you're saying what way? Let me not say what you're saying. The way I interpret what you're saying is, you're saying DEI was just invented to like tell black people to shut up, pretty much.
No, I'm saying you're a DEI hire. You ever hear that term?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
I might be a DIR because before I started there, before I started there, Chris, and nobody that looked like me that was up there. That's funny. But with also, my point about Kanye is just like, you have all this money, all this influence or whatever.
4% of black people are DEI hires.
Okay, fair. All this money, all this influence or whatever, and what you choose to do with all that is just create hate speech online
White women
to-
benefit the most from DEI.
to boost your ego. Okay, to boost your ego, to prove something to yourself instead of actually like doing something to make change. Whenever look at his history, right, of him like wanting to make change, wanting to like give people back their masters. Like, you see, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. When Big Sean Big Sean couldn't get his masters back, bro, come on, bro.
Hold on. Because, yes, Kanye's a fucking hypocrite.
He's a fucking hypocrite, man.
But, like, what does that change? Of course he's a hypocrite. He lies all the time. Nigga going after Kendrick. Yo, Dot, I got you.
Hey, that nigga is a walking hypocrite.
Flip flop.
So, like-
no, I don't think he's a hypocrite. I think he just flip flops constantly.
He's a hypocrite, man.
Which is a hypocrite.
That's a hypocrite. We're gonna take back our masters and give people back their masters and do this, blah blah blah. Big Sean still doesn't have his
And
masters.
he said, I didn't even want to hire that nigga.
Exactly.
I love how
This
he's
Oh,
like, I didn't even
brother.
want to do half this shit that I did. And I'm like,
is-
damn.
you did it anyway. Talk about when Act confronted him about picking Kim, like
Yeah, I saw that. I
like,
saw
you picked her. He's like, yeah, that was my fault. That's what. You know what? I didn't even want to have kids with her. After 2 months of knowing her, bro. Then why did you have kids with her?
He said that's not God's plan.
Like, bro.
You can't stop God's plan.
Fucking hypocrite. You're just a clown. You're just a fucking clown at this point, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's entertainment.
it's
at
like,
the end of the day.
I'm not gonna lie. I laughed a lot watching that stupid ass interview.
No, I will say
I
this. Every
laughed.
time I watch his interviews, I laugh my ass off.
Like, I
that nigga
was
be
dying.
wilding and just saying stupid
The
shit.
stupidest shit. Bro is incoherent as fuck. His whole getup was fucking hilarious, honestly. The way he was standing there, heavy breathing under that mask, fucking like being all nasally and stuff, was hilarious. Academic looking there, fucking baffled by the shit he was hearing. It's crazy.
I knew what he was going for.
My favorite part was when Academic pressed him about Virgil.
He
was
said,
like-
"I'm an evil person."
When
I was like, he
yo,
was like, "I'm
yo,
an evil guy. I'm
yo,
an evil person."
when Ack was like, yo, why you dissing the dead? Why you talking bad about Virgil? Yeah, was like, I'm evil.
Evil.
And then there was,
No, I'm not.
and then there was a pause. It was because Ack was not expecting that answer.
No, nobody was expecting that answer. The nigga just said, "I'm evil." Like I said, I think he's a troll for half this shit, bro. I think he be reaching and saying some shit, but I think he just straight up be trolling niggas.
I'm crying. I haven't laughed like that in a long time.
Cause that nigga,
No, cause like that was so unexpected, bro. When I saw it for the first time, bro, I was like, I'm evil. I started dying, and my laughter was a reaction of My laughter stemmed from the reaction of academics because he bro did not know what the fuck to say to that, bro. Ack was just like, okay, I guess.
All right. What does that
And then
mean?
he doubled back. I'm an evil person. I was like, this is
Yo.
dark humor at its finest right there.
Listen,
Oh my god, that
if
was
you don't have
hilarious.
a sense of dark humor, then I guess you can't find Kanye
Oh
entertaining.
my god,
Because that nigga
Ugh.
is.
that shit was
He's saying a bunch
fucking
of
funny.
stupid.
When he was talking about Jim Jones. Oh my
Oh,
god,
nah. That shit had me dying. This
He was like,
this nigga can't make a PDF. I was like, yo, he's right though.
he's like,
Nigga
he's
took-
like, I don't even care about the 2 million.
You
You can't even make a PDF.
Nigga, you can't make a PDF. That's way more disrespectful than the 2 million you fleeced under me. You can't make a fucking PDF.
That was shit.
Oh my god, that shit was funny as shit.
It was hilarious.
And
It was hilarious, but if I want to like remove my entertainment hat and put on my thinking straight hat, it's a clown show. What is Kanye doing? He needs to be stopped.
What business is Kanye in?
Like
No,
business?
yeah.
Entertainment.
Shut the fuck up.
Entertainment.
Stop putting your real.
How
Do you look up to this nigga as a
No,
role model?
I used to.
I mean, yeah, but like
Everybody used to.
everybody did, but like,
But-
let's take out the role model part. Do you look up for him for all your life choices?
Hell no.
Do you look up
Obviously,
to him
he
for
made
your
some-
political views?
Obviously, he made some good life choices because he's a billionaire and I'm broke. So I'm not gonna like
Listen,
go toe.
that's-
I'm not gonna go toe to toe, band for band on that topic. I'm not gonna do that.
So like, he's a musical genius in that.
Kanye
aspect.
was a millionaire by the time he was my age, so I can never talk shit to him about anything.
Yeah.
Let me clarify: anything money related.
No, but he'll tell you that. He's like, I won't listen to none of you broke niggas. That's one of my favorite
Yeah.
things that he says, because that nigga really just be like, why the fuck would I listen to you broke ass nigga? When he was talking to Pierce, he was like, hey boy, why would I listen to you? You'll probably make more money listening to me.
Oh my
This
god,
shit is hilarious to me. Kanye is a nut, and
he's a nutcase. That reminds me of when you remember Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen.
is that the 2.5 Men guy?
Yeah, back in his
Yo.
interview.
Yo, that
Talk
interview,
about-
he was like,
he
there's
was
drugs in here? There's drugs in here?
Just
Where
don't
did you find them? I'll take 'em.
If you find the drugs, better bring them to me
Me,
ASAP. He was like, they asked him, are you bipolar? Bipolar? Not bipolar, I'm bi winning.
Winning.
I'm bi winning. That same vibes, bro.
Yeah, same vibes.
Same vibes.
Same shit,
Oh.
different day. That nigga's hilarious.
He needs to be stopped though, because some of his
Nah, what needs to be stopped is this 5 a.m. wake up shit. You locked in, bro? You got your Saratoga?
no,
You got your bananas? You
You're
got your
right.
ice water?
this 5 a.m. shit taking over my timeline over the break that we've been going for.
I saw that
Ashton Hall is his name. Bro collab with Mr. Beast and everything. You
shit.
saw
I
it?
know, immediately.
Bro,
Well, he went
Bo-
viral as
bro
fuck.
spawned a bunch of younglings based off of one video. Talk about reach. Talk about engagement.
Talk about marketing dollars. But,
marketing
like-
dollars. Bro spiked up the sales of Saratoga water by a lot based off one video. Free advertising, free marketing.
Wait. Let me explain to you how I got put onto this.
Uh-huh.
I'm just on Twitter scrolling. All I see is banana, Saratoga, ice. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Everyone's like, we locked in. I'm on this type of shit. I'm on. We on that. I'm like, what the fuck are these niggas on? What's
that's
going on? That's
that's
how I
how
got
you got-
introduced to this.
Oh, I saw the video first.
And then I'm like, what is everyone talking about? Then I'm like, where's the context? And then I see the video. I'm like, these niggas is crazy.
First of all,
But let's
that-
let's run through his routine.
no. First of all, that routine is unrealistic as fuck. There's no way that man. does that.
That's mad
every
realistic,
day.
bro. He was in the air for like 5 minutes before he landed in the pool.
The water.
That's so realistic.
No,
It's the most realistic shit I've seen in
somebody
life.
said all bro does is drink water and go run the parking lots, and that's started dying, bro.
That's all he does. And then
Somebody-
he just gets on Discord and says 10 million.
Somebody
10,000. And then he closes Discord and then just walks off.
Somebody said big buff niggas be running fast as hell without being fast at all. They're running, they look like they're running fast, but they're actually slow as fuck. Cause bro looks like he's moving like a unit. Bro's moving like a tank. He's not making. He's not moving at all, bro. Oh my god, that bro is hilarious, man.
So I looked into the routine and I'm like, all right, so let's see. He has the thing on his nose for whatever. I forgot what that's for.
To breathe better,
The thing on his mouth to not breathe through your mouth
through your
while
mouth,
you're
and
sleeping.
then the thing on his nose opens up his nostrils a little more to inhale better.
That,
at
that
night.
does make sense because mouth breathing
Yeah,
restructures your jawline.
I heard that.
What did ice water?
Yeah, to wake up, I guess, right?
I heard it's for anxiety.
Really?
Yeah, like ice. Like no, there's like really good health benefits for taking like cold showers and ice baths and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, that makes sense. The banana peel, it's good for your skin apparently.
Really?
Yeah, like it exfoliates it. And
Okay.
I'm like, okay, so he's doing like real stuff. It just looks fucking ridiculous.
Bro,
But
you
him,
telling me, bro, like,
I mean,
bro spends like 8 hours getting ready for the
no,
next day?
I don't think. I think the time
Crazy.
is the joke.
There's no way the bro does that every morning.
No, like I said, the time is the joke. But I'm sure that's what he does every other morning or whatever mornings he.
You really
uses.
think he sticks to that routine away from the camera?
Do you stick to your routine every day?
No. No. And a realistic routine like that, there's no way he does that every day.
Every day. I'm pretty sure he builds up to it.
I don't think he does. I think he's
Nigga is buff. I'm
he
sure
works out.
sticks
Bro
to
goes to the gym and eats okay. He eats right. Okay. Mad niggas do that.
Yeah, and they stick to a routine.
I'm talking about that routine that he described in that video. There's no way he does that every day.
I won't say. I don't know if he does it every day, but I'm pretty sure he does it most days.
I think it's just all like a fucking genre of entertainment online. Because if you go on fucking YouTube right now,
No, I'm sure there's
there's like million of niggas that make
morning wake
morning wake ups routine videos.
He's not the first one to do it.
He's not the first one to do it. Bro found a genre, found a formula,
and he rose to the top above everybody.
and he rose to the top of everybody with that one video, because he structured it perfectly, and he knew I would gather.
I'm sure
attention.
niggas that been
The fucking white women giving him shit, the whole aesthetic of it, the whole format, he
Yeah, but that's-
designed it for shock value, entertainment, and
yeah, it's a
for it to
video.
go viral. This was definitely planned and
It's a
crafted.
it's a video. He's a content creator.
Anyways, he did his thing. Bro succeeded at what he was attempting to do.
I think it was just for entertainment. Obviously, does he do that every day? Maybe
Hell
not.
no.
I'm sure he does a piece of all that.
But the memes that spawned out of it
Nah,
were
them
the
shits were
best.
fucking hilarious.
He spawned Asian version, African version of himself,
Stoner
Parodies.
version.
stoner version.
When I saw Tony do it, I was like, "Am I thinking real?"
Bro, really he had me laughing on Twitter for a good week.
No, I was laughing my ass off all.
That
After I
was,
finally got it, I was like, "Oh, all right, these are funny."
they're like, I was
I
like,
must start drinking Saratoga water. Honestly, I'm tired of Poland Spring.
bro. And ever since then, For example, today I went to buy food, right?
Uh,
Somebody was buying Saratoga water at the place that I was getting food
gotta stay
at.
locked in, bro.
And I'm like, bro, remember at our workplace we saw somebody
Yeah.
coming with Saratoga water? Prior to that, I had never saw Saratoga water anywhere in my life.
I've seen it before, but I'm just like, it's just water. But then
After
then I think water isn't really just water.
what are you talking about?
I don't mean to be a water snob, but I am.
No, there's disgusting water like Dasani. They'll never sponsor us, so I don't give a fuck.
no,
Dasani is disgusting.
no. Most water is kind of just like, all right.
Do you drink Dasani?
No, unless I have to.
Even when I have to, I don't drink Dasani.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all right. That might sound basic. I'm a smart water and Poland Spring kind of guy.
Poland Springs like the base one. I'll do smart water. I like I forgot what it's called. It's the one in the black bottle. This is the clear bottle, but it's black.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Switzerland, something like that.
No, it's like fuck. I don't know what it's called.
I know
It has like electrolytes in it, and
I
bunch of
know
other
I know
stuff.
exactly what you're talking about.
That I never really liked Fiji.
I never cared to buy Fiji water.
I've had it enough times to be like, it's all right. It's not. It does not taste good. But
Mhm.
there's another one.
Can't believe we're reviewing water right now, but I'm here
Essential,
for it.
essential.
Essential water. Okay.
Yeah, essential.
But yeah, anyways, Saratoga needs to give that guy a deal because the way he boosted their sales is crazy.
I'm sure they're in talks.
They have to be, right?
Because bro keeps breaking the bottles.
He probably
He put
just,
out like 3 videos.
if I was him, I would just send them like I'll boost. Here's the engagement I created. Here are the numbers.
Hand me my check.
Hand me a check. If Saratoga is smart, that will go behind him. If I'm like the CEO of Saratoga,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, yo, get this guy in the commercial right now. Like, easy marketing. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Like, obviously that's gonna spike sales in the young people because us, we're laughing at that shit, blah blah blah. But actually, if we go outside and we see Saratoga, we're gonna buy it for the meme. Like, am I wrong?
I'm not gonna lie, memes really boost
Yeah,
sales.
exactly. We're gonna buy it for the meme. Your people younger than me, they're gonna buy it for the memes. Even if they never drunk Saratoga water in their lives, they're gonna buy it for the meme.
They're gonna see
then
it. I'm
the-
sure they see a boost in
And
spikes.
they're gonna buy it once, and they'll be like,
sales.
okay. They're gonna buy it again at some point. You know what I mean? It's water. Everybody drinks freaking water. Everybody drinks water when they're out and about. If they buy it once, they're gonna buy it again. So like, if I'm the CEO of Saratoga, reaching out to that guy ASAP, getting a commercial done ASAP, putting him everywhere on the screens of everybody.
I don't know about everywhere, but like mostly places. Yeah.
Like, come on, easy. Like, I don't even have a business degree, and I know this is like an easy opportunity to make some money. You know?
But they were making money without paying him.
I know, but you know,
So why would they go pay for him?
the spike, because the spike in sales after him is
It's a nice little spike, but how can you guarantee?
It's
that
not gonna be sustained. Obviously, the internet is gonna forget about this guy in the month.
I mean, they already forgot about him.
Not really. There's still remnants on my timeline.
No, he's still around, but like, how long do you think that's gonna last?
Yeah, he's 15 minutes is almost up.
So you better come out with something new.
Speaking of 15 minutes, how do you think we're gonna handle if we were ever to get a 15 minutes, right? How do you think we're gonna handle that? You think
I'll tell you how I'm not gonna handle
You
it.
think we're gonna crash out, or you think we're gonna ride it until, or milk it, or we're gonna be has been, or we're gonna actually capitalize on the 15 minutes?
You want me to tell you how I'm not gonna handle it?
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna handle it by talking about women empowerment in the Middle East, in the middle of a press run
For a kids movie,
for a kids movie.
for Snow White, all that. Holy shit, that's a nice transition right there, bro. Yeah, answer my question, but I'm gonna let it slide because that was smooth,
That's how I'm not gonna handle it.
bro.
How I'm gonna, we'll get into that in a second, but how I'm gonna handle it is, I don't know, just take it as it comes. I don't know. Depends
like-
on what we blow up for.
I don't want. My biggest fear is that I don't want to blow up for a very wrong take that I may have on here.
You mean like your messy take?
Oh my god! Exactly. No, my Messi take is not wrong. Messi is better. Messi is better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi is more talented than Cristiano.
You heard it
Ronaldo.
here.
Cristiano Ronaldo works hard. He was able to catch up and compete with Messi for a while. Messi was always better. He
You heard it
always
here
has been
first.
and he always will be.
You heard it
There's
here.
no discussion. No matter how many
Messi.
goals Ronaldo scores, no matter how many fucking awards he wins in Saudi Arabia or blah blah blah, he will never be close to Lionel Messi. And I'm not even an Argentina fan. I don't like the Argentinian team. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that. I don't like the Argentinian teams. I think most of them are racist. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at what they did to France after they won the World Cup. Look at the fucking the way they were laughing at France, the way they were making fun of the French players, like the way they were making subtle comments, sort of racist comments towards the French players. I don't mess with that, but I can still put all that aside to state the fact that Messi is better than Cristiano Ronaldo. That's it. Anyways, moving on. That was just I had to make that clear because
Yeah, Messi's better. Fuck y'all. Continuing on.
That's gonna ruffle some feathers. I already know this. The TikTok soccer niggas are gonna come. Take all this shit. They're
All
never
the
gonna
niggas
listen
gonna
to the
come for
fucking
you.
pod. They're gonna listen to this one part
clip and then
and just go crazy over it. Anyways,
I'm gonna make sure that's a clip.
anyways, yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. But I started ranting about
Oh, 15 minutes of fame.
15 minutes
Wrong
of fame.
take.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like a wrong take that makes me famous for 15 minutes. Because imagine going outside. Oh, that dang. I don't know. I already have anxiety. My anxiety would be crazy.
I feel like
Like the
depends.
Hawktua girl. You see how big she was?
Yeah. And then she let it go to her head.
Imagine
And then
we
she robbed
get as
niggas.
big as her, like she did,
Mm.
but for a wrong take, for like a very weird wrong take.
But like,
That
what
would be crazy.
could you walk the take back, or like, how bad is this take?
I don't know. That's
Can I
the
work?
thing.
Can I
That's
work? Can I lean into the take?
I
Like,
mean-
what take am I gonna give that's gonna be that crazy?
I'm definitely gonna try to maximize as much dollars as I can get out of that take before it's finished. I'm not gonna lie to you, but at the same time,
like a cancelable take.
after I get all that money, how does the world perceive me? Do I care? It depends on where I'm at. If I'm set, I don't care. But if I'm not, if I'm still trying to figure shit out, if I still have a day job or whatever, of course I'm gonna care because that kind of stuff follows you. That's your reputation. Those are your beliefs. You know, people
Well, if they're your
are harsh.
if they're your beliefs, then stand by them. And
I
fuck
know.
People.
People, you can, but if I don't have the economic like opportunities like to survive, because at the end of the day, I have to survive. I have to provide for myself and my family and shit like that. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure we could find
Oh.
a sponsor that could just get behind your take.
you think I'm not gonna grift because of a
How are
thing?
you grifting if it's your actual what you believe in?
True,
So
true.
what are you talking about?
True, but I feel like most of my takes on here are pretty mild, and
Yeah, no, like fucking stop being mild. Give me
they're
some
pretty
fucking-
mild. Those are my. I mean, that's how I
Give
feel
me some
about.
real fucking shit.
That's how I feel about most things, though.
Let me tell you about you niggas.
Like, just now, I just went on the whole rant because niggas say Messi is fucking.
Yeah, but you believe that,
worse.
so,
I
like,
believe in that. I'll
alright.
stand by that.
Yeah,
So, but that's not a crazy
Messi
take
sponsor us.
to get canceled over, you know.
I rock that cologne. It's nice.
Oh man, but anyways, yeah, 15 minutes of fame. I feel like we'll be okay. I feel like we're smart enough to ride it and sustain it.
I feel like I don't want 15 minutes of fame. I'd like it to just,
No,
subtly
Our
graduate.
15-minute will expand. I feel like if we were to get 15 minutes, it would expand into something, bigger than 15
Yeah, I
minutes.
feel
You
like
know,
that too.
I feel like we're smart enough to make the right moves, to hire the right people, get the right people in our corner, make the right decisions. I feel like we'll be okay.
You say that, and then,
And then we crash out. It's crazy.
2 seconds later, crashes out on the sideline, cheats on the. If you see me on the news, you
Arguing
know
with fans, going back and forth with fans on Twitter is crazy.
Nah,
That's something I would not do. Like,
nah.
no matter how big I get, I don't think I'm gonna be responding to fans online. Like, that's a recipe for
You
disaster.
don't do it now.
Huh?
You don't do it now.
I
So of course
don't.
you don't.
I just read the stuff and I laugh. I'm like, look at this loser.
Honestly, I'd be seeing some comments and I'd be like, "You're not worth my time to respond." But I have
You're-
such a good comeback because I'm just like a debater
Yeah.
and a battler. I'm just like, fire this nigga up right now, but you're not worth it.
All the hate comments that I see or stuff.
love
that
the hate
I
comments.
just look at it and I laugh. I'm like, haha, stupid.
I love the hate comments because I'm just like,
No, but I'm
I'm
not
glad
gonna
I got
lie.
to trigger you.
I'm not gonna lie. That one hate comment that was like, "Oh, being a eccentric in 2025 is just a sign of being uneducated." That one stuck with me. I'm not gonna lie.
That would hit you.
No, it didn't hit me, but it just stuck with me.
It stuck with you.
As stupid as it sounded, so dumb that it stuck with me. I'm like, bro, what are you talking
Nah,
about?
there was one that I saw that I was just like, oh my god, I wanna, I wanna fire.
What did it say?
I forgot what he said. Fuck, what was it? He said some shit that was funny because I was just like, let me see.
Let's not look for it.
Nah, fuck that nigga.
What did he say to rattle you?
He didn't rally me. I was just like, yo, I want to shoot back so badly right now. I want to fire back. Oh, it was it was one of the clips that we put out,
Mhm.
and I was gaslighting you into thinking I didn't know is Iggy Azalea,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, oh, like when I looked at the clip, I was like, that's funny, because, and then he was like, you guys have to act ignorant to make. I'm just like, I'm sorry, the joke went over your head. You fucking idiot. What are you talking
Wait, he
about?
said that we have to act ignorant?
He said something of that effect, like, oh,
Because he
it's
didn't
so
see that you were being freaking.
yeah,
You didn't see that you were trolling me.
yeah.
Some people don't understand context and they don't know social. Some people don't. That's how you know some people don't go outside because they can't understand sarcasm.
Oh,
Like-
anyone in those comments
Like,
outside of the the people that are like I like, the rest of them that are like just throwing hates. Shout out to you guys. Keep doing it. I'm glad I can trigger your emotions. The rest of them are just like inside people probably.
what do you mean inside people? Like, oh, people that carpet munchers.
Carpet munchers.
Okay, all right. Carpet munchers.
Carpet munchers versus grass touchers.
Grass touchers. Do you think there's a middle ground between carpet munchers and grass touchers? Like, there's
Yeah,
a balance. What's the
called-
term for them?
it's called being a normal person.
Anyways, back to this whole Rachel Ziegler thing. Snow White,
All right,
Bro.
Aside from her, right? Was the movie actually bad?
the movie. The critics are ripping the movie. Like the audience score is ripping the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet, but like,
Because I know like her bullshit antics is what like
mhm.
turned the people off from it. But I'm like, was the actual movie bad? Or is it just people just don't like her and she's in it? So we're not
I
gonna
feel
go see
like
the movie?
it's a version. It's like a combination of both. Combination.
Combination.
Combination. Anyways, it's a combination. I can't say it with a freaking straight voice. I can't say it with a straight voice. Alright, it's a
It's a combination.
it's a combination. Alright, it's a mixture of both.
We'll get into that nigga later. Pause.
It's a mixture of both. And she definitely did not help the case of the movie with her antics, like in press or in her press tours.
Because I remember when the press tour was happening when I first saw her, and she was like, "This story's a little weird. It's about a stalker." I'm like, "That's weird, isn't it?" I'm like, "It's a fucking kids
It's
movie."
a kids movie. It's Snow White, bro.
Why are you thinking? Why are you taking real
Listen,
life shit
I know.
into this?
I know the story.
Do you
is
know
weird.
what suspended belief is?
I see the story being. We all know the story is weird.
Well,
We're
do
not
you know what the
stupid.
original story is?
We're not stupid, all right. But it's a kid movie that you were hired to do. Like,
Right?
you guys obviously are modernizing the story and everything, and that's cool. But you don't need to sit here and be like, like make it the forefront of your fucking
Campaign.
campaign, bro. We get it. It's 2025. Some shit from 1940,
It's not
1930.
gonna match up
It's
to
not
today.
gonna match up to today's time. We know you're gonna redo the movie. We know you're gonna make it more modern. We know you're gonna like boost like the female lead and make her like
Strong
stronger
lead.
and like stronger lead. You don't need to
Women
fucking hammer
empowerment,
that
all
shit
that.
out our throat like and be annoying about it pretty much. You know what I mean? Make it the whole campaign of the movie. Is the movie actually good? Is the story that you guys revise is actually like entertaining? It's a kids movie. Are kids gonna like it?
No.
That's what you need to like go.
No, but see,
and, like,
this is why I'm
advertise.
just like critics are attacking it. What are the children saying? 'Cause
I
it's
don't
a
know. The
children's movie.
audience is ripping it apart.
What is the audience?
Kids, but
Are
kids
on
are
the
not
internet?
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Exactly. So I'm
So
like,
I don't know the consensus.
why
of
are
that.
we listening to adults for a kid?
I have
movie?
to watch it with my 8-year-old sister to see what the real feeling is like. If my 8-year-old sister likes it, I'm gonna be like, all right, yeah, I hit the mark. But if she doesn't, I'm like, all right, Rachel, you better get the fuck out of
Fuck
here.
outta here.
Get the fuck out of
All I
here.
know is that it's
Oh,
flopping like a
bullshit.
motherfucker because
It-
parents don't want to take their kids to some girl talking about the Middle East in the middle of a Disney fucking press run. Yo, who the fuck would talk about that
no,
in
no,
the
no.
middle?
No, she killed. Yo, I'm sure Disney is pissed the fuck off for that.
Nah,
Because you know
she got
Disney.
kicked off of
You
the
know
fucking,
Disney is very conservative. You know them
Yeah.
niggas do not
They
play.
don't play with none of that shit.
They don't play with none of that shit. Disney is very conservative at their core.
Nigga, who?
Like they may pretend to be like progressive and stuff like that, but Disney does not. Yeah,
They don't care.
they don't care. You know them niggas are pissed.
I remember the director. I saw a clip. I saw the comment. The director's son left about
Mhm.
her.
What he said?
He said he ripped the shit out of her.
He did.
Yo, if I can find the comment, you'll talk about something for a second.
Like, bro, she like completely made that the whole thing and like completely took away from what the movie is about. Like she made it all political and stuff like that. And I'm not saying it's wrong to make something political
No, I
if you
think
really
it's
believe
wrong if
about
you're under
something.
a contract.
But like, bro, like it's a kids movie. Can you pick the time and place? Like, niggas just want to hear about Snow White. Like, you know what I mean?
Right?
Niggas just want to hear about Prince Charming. And then it doesn't help the fact that the other lady, that Zionist, fucking Gal Gadot, she's in the movie.
Oh yeah, she was.
And so
like
that doesn't
she
help
was
the
right
movie's
across
case.
From her.
So like,
It is fucking coaster. So, yo, talk about a
no,
fucking
that's it. The whole movie production of that one is like fucked.
yo.
Because they got Rachel Ziegler on one end, they got Gal Gadot on one end. You got Rachel out here saying everything she believes about whatever is happening in the world. Also, Gal Gadot has been quoted saying everything she believes about what Israel is doing and stuff like that. She's Israeli.
All I want to know is,
Like,
yo,
you know,
what nightmare that their PR
they-
team had to walk into
Yo.
because that shit was insane.
I know, like, I feel like once the casting was done, it was too late.
Yeah, they paid her.
The
It's already
like,
over.
the casting was done. They both said what they both feel. It was too late. The machine was already like, you know, in place. So they had no choice but to keep going. You know what I mean? And
Sad to see.
you
man.
got
Sad
two
to see.
sides of like, you know, two you got two sides of like of two people on each side and with different beliefs in the same movie. That's how it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're professionals. No matter what they believe, belief outside of like the set, they're professionals. They're supposed to like, you know, work professionally and deliver the movie. But when Rachel decided to go and make this her beliefs part of the campaign tour for the movie, that's where she lost a lot of people. Because I don't think Gal Gadot went and did that. She did not. She was not out here saying I stand with Israel, blah blah blah. Like, you know, while promoting the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah. You don't need to find the whole comment, bro. We already get it. She
He fucking ripped her.
yeah. A lot of people ripped her on the internet. I like
Whatever. I can't find it. But
she
he ripped
was-
her. He was like,
yeah.
she decided to do some childish shit and fucked up the bag for working people who worked years on this movie and shit like that.
I think they got paid though. It's just a movie bomb.
No, it's like they get paid. Like they make money from those people get paid based on how well the movie does. The people
Really?
that get paid based on how well the movie does.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
And those people ain't seen a cent because that movie did
It's,
not
it,
even.
it's not.
It didn't even break even.
I don't think it's gonna break even.
Yeah, maybe if they get it to. It's... Think she ever gets another acting gig
She's gonna get acting gigs, but
from Disney?
no, I don't think she's ever gonna work with Disney again. I think honestly,
You think
she's
they
gonna
can
be
salvage that relationship?
between who? Her and,
and
Disney?
Disney?
No.
Her or Jonathan Majors? Who do you think could salvage it better?
You think who has a better chance?
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm looking at it objectively, I feel like she has a better chance of making a comeback than Jonathan Majors, because Jonathan Majors, like his case is like more like, you know,
Violent.
more violent and complex or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think she has a better chance at making a comeback to Disney, but
What
yeah.
about Zack Snyder? Not Zack Snyder. What's his name? What's that guy who did Guardians?
Guardians, James Gunn.
James Gunn.
Bro did have a working relationship with Disney after those tweets.
I know he left.
They rehired him.
They're like, leave. Let that shit die down. All right, come back, come back. Come back.
Come save us. Our franchise is
Nah,
going crazy.
you were good at those movies. He came back and killed Guardians 3.
Yeah, then he was like, I'm gonna go work for your biggest competitor.
Yeah, then I'm out of here. Yeah, fired me and brought me back. I helped you. I'm out.
I'm gonna go work for you, the ops now. But anyways, yeah. So
I'm interested to see how that movie works out too.
Rachel Ziegler. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
that was interesting.
what she
I'm
was
I'm
on.
curious to see where her career goes after this. Like I'm curious to see how Pop the Balloon performs on Netflix.
Nice one. I was about to. I was like, all right, let me get that. I really want to see how good Pop the Balloon goes on Netflix.
So, is Netflix making their own version of the show?
yeah, they're the producers who made the original show are working
On
with it.
YouTube?
Yeah.
The YouTube people are working with Netflix?
Yeah, they're the executives for it.
That's pretty
They
cool.
I think they sold it or they did something. They have some deal with Netflix. They're executive producing it to help Netflix build it one.
Oh, so it's gonna be kind of like Love is Blind.
They made their own shit and popped out. And then Netflix was like, I bet.
I'm happy for people
Yeah, I was
getting
happy
it
when I
back.
saw it. I was like,
'Cause
damn,
I think
shout
the
out to
host,
them.
her name is Arlette or whatever.
Mm.
She's actually making moves now. Like I mess with that. Like
I heard a little bit about it, but I was just like, oh, that's cool. Netflix is about
is
to
it gonna be as raw as it is on YouTube? Because I love the rawness of YouTube, man.
That's where I
Like,
find out.
Is it like?
And is
'cause
it gonna be actors or is it gonna be
it's not gonna be actors because like Love is Blind, which is another hit by Netflix.
Love is
They're
Blind
real
is real people?
Yeah, it's real people. It's real people.
I've never watched any of those shows like Love
You
Island,
never-
Love is Blind.
I started watching Love is Blind from season 1, and I liked it. And I didn't watch all of the seasons. I would like when a new season will come out, I'll watch it, but I haven't seen all of them pretty much. But
Oh, okay.
I've seen some of them to completion, and it's entertaining. It's reality TV. It's trash reality TV, making you feel better about yourself and your love life. You know, that's all it is.
Is that what it
Laughing at
does?
people, be like, ah, he's crazy for marrying her after 2 weeks of knowing her. You know,
Is that what it does?
it's pretty much trashy, feel better about yourself type of TV.
I get that.
But Pop the Balloon, I'm interested to see how they're gonna port that over to Netflix. Is it gonna be like big budget? Is it gonna be raw, or is it just gonna be overproduced? Like, I just want to see how Netflix.
I'm sure
bring
they're
the-
gonna put some production.
put their
to it. It's
spin
not
on
gonna
it.
look the same. It's
Mhm.
gonna look similar, but not like the same. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some of their own little things that they add. Like,
Mm.
oh, we want to do this. Like, I'm sure since there's executive producing it, they can do things that they may have not been able to do with their current budget for their show.
Mhm.
But now that they have their access to a way Netflix budget, they can
Mhm.
do way more stuff now.
Yeah.
They can pull more people. They can do more things in the show.
As long as it doesn't lose the rawness and the authenticity that YouTube brings, I'll be fine with it. You know.
I agree.
So like, I'm excited to see, and shout out to Pop the Balloon. It's like very interesting.
It is entertaining watching those, because especially when one goes viral and some niggas just start roasting or
I
some girl
know.
starts roasting.
We got some good memes out of it, like Aaron the Plumber.
Oh
my
not
God.
qualified.
That guy is such a crash out.
Did he do something recently?
He's always doing something, always fighting somebody,
I mean, he's got to stay in the public. I
bro. But the what he's famous for is not like, it's not cute.
fame is fame.
Famous fame. I'm sure he's getting a bag for that, but still,
What is he on Zeus TV?
he wasn't Zeus.
And you're wondering why he's
He wasn't Zeus. But
Zeus is that's literally all Zeus is. Niggas fighting.
who owns Zeus again?
I don't know. Probably some white guy, but
Profiting of black pain.
yeah,
Ugh.
they
That
profit
would-
off our plane, and Kanye can't profit off theirs.
Yo, please
I'll
don't
leave
even
that.
don't get me started with that guy, bro.
Listen. I'm just gonna say that bar was kind of tough.
You're gonna get a lot of flack for that one.
Huh?
You're gonna get a lot of flack for that one.
That's not
But-
going out.
On a lighter note, with all these news and entertainment news and everything that's been happening for the past few weeks, I just want to share my love for Solo Leveling has continued to grow. and expand it into the gaming world.
First of all, we gotta talk about solo leveling in general.
No, we did talk about it.
No, we didn't.
We talked.
We didn't see the last
Oh
episode.
shit! No, we
Bro.
talked about it off screen. I forgot.
Bro.
I forgot. I thought we talked about it on here.
We gotta talk about how great solo
Season
leveling
2
is.
of Solo
Now, I want to
Leveling.
tell you guys one thing, right? This guy right here
Yeah,
has
yeah.
the most
Yeah.
switch up. He wants to talk about hypocrisy.
Oh, I'm the biggest hypocrite on the planet. Because I'm sure you guys remember when Solo Leveling Season 1 came out on here, and I came on this podcast slandering Jinwoo's name.
He said, "Fuck Jinwoo.
I-
That shit's garbage. Nigga's
I
a
couldn't even
bum."
remember his name.
I was like, it's all right. I'm sure it'll cook up better.
Like, I was slandering the series. I was slandering the animators. I was slandering the creator. I was on here telling you guys that Solo Leveling is ass.
nigga was going
Blah
off
blah
on these
blah.
niggas.
I was just hating. I was hating generationally. I have changed my ways. I am now part of the Jinwoo cult. I am now part of the Solo Leveling hype machine. I swear, live and die by Solo Leveling. It's not even funny. I finished the anime. I was so invested that I started playing the Solo Leveling game. So the mobile game Solo Leveling Arise.
It's not an ad.
I'm no lifing the fuck out of that game. I'm invested in the manhwa now. I pretty much know everything that happens in the entire series. Like I'm like
You read the manhwa?
I technically I read a recap of it.
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
'Cause I still wanna have it-
I don't care.
I know I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Tell me nothing.
I still want to have like an anime experience from when it season 3 like eventually released, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold out. I'm probably gonna read the entirety of Soul Leveling because I think it's only 200 chapters.
Yeah.
So I'm
No.
probably gonna read the entire thing.
Listen, that's what I did with JJK, and
And now you have an empty
no,
void
I'm
in
happy
your
because
heart.
JJK ended, so I know everything, and I'm just like happy because
Yeah.
JJK was my obsession.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, the anime is coming out too long, too late.
Yeah. So now
But
that we
Solo
don't,
Leveling's next anime is dropping right back.
they don't know that. We don't know that.
It's coming.
They haven't announced it. It might take years.
It's coming.
But
back.
I
Let's
have a
be
feeling.
honest.
I have a feeling I'm probably gonna hold off because if I held off for Freerun when Freerun was, because I was obsessed with Freerun too, I can hold off for Solo Leveling.
Gene,
But
if the Immortal King has 4 or 5 seasons, I'm pretty sure Solo Leveling can get another season, being the most hyped show currently.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm part of the cult. I'm part of the Soul Leveling Church. I take back again. I keep saying that, but I take back everything I said that was negative about Soul Leveling.
Arise.
Like everything, because the series is awesome. I'm invested. I'm playing the game. I'm in it. Season 2 was great. The ending was great for me. Jinwoo is the hardest ore farmer of all time.
Nah,
Bro, ore farms
Piccolo
in
got some
every,
competition.
he ore
'cause
farms in
Jinwoo got
every
ore.
scenes, bro.
But let's talk about the season.
I thought it was great. Pacing was awesome. Animation was good. Lore bits that they kept dropping was interesting. The final episode had a bunch of lore stuff, a bunch of setup stuff. I was really intrigued by those. People are saying that the anime did stuff different than the manhwa, but I feel like that's like the same. That's the case with
Sure.
most animes.
So it's
And
not
I feel
canon.
like we're not gonna get into that debate, but I feel like for what I saw, I feel like it was pretty entertaining still, and it hit the mark on every level for me. And now that it's gone,
It's a good
what
show,
am I
then,
gonna watch for the next few months?
Catch up on ReZero.
Like, I'm really sad that it's over, and I can't wait till season 3 gets announced. And yeah, I'm excited for the future of Soul Leveling.
I thought it was great. I mean, I also thought it was exactly what I thought it was gonna be, but like I was still hyped for it. Like even if I know what's happening, I'm like, oh, I'm still hyped. This nigga's about to come through and fuck everything up.
I know. What cool power is he gonna use? How much is he gonna ore farm?
How is he gonna beat this nigga now?
Yeah.
This new big boss is out here beating everyone's ass. It's literally just like, wait till Goku gets here.
But better. Because he gets here and he doesn't struggle at all. That's the funny part. That's the best part. Because bro gets there and he shows you, all right, He's pretty much there to flex. That's it.
I'm gonna be
And I
honest.
love
he's
the
like,
flexing.
He's every isekai protagonist. He's every overpowered shonen protagonist.
Like, bro, he just shows up to flex, and you love when he flex because you seen him when he was trash, when he was a bum, when he was like weak as fuck, and then you see him progressing and actually putting in the work, and he's that dude now, and you can't help but respect and root for him because you've seen the progress, you've seen
But
the
like he
journey.
struggled against everyone before that point.
Yeah, that's why it's you love.
Like
That's why you root for him.
really would have died like half those fights.
Yeah, he would have.
Igris, he would have got packed up if he
No,
didn't get
Igris
that
was
shit.
tossing him like a rag
Yeah,
doll.
for real.
Until he was like, I need to lock it.
Lock it. The fucking beginning of the series where he was fighting those the ice elves.
He jumped the ass. He had to jump the ice.
He had to
elf.
jump them niggas. He couldn't fight him one on one. He's like, yo, jump no jutsu.
And I love his powers. Like he gets to jump people. That's the funniest thing to me. Oh, I can't beat you 1-on-1? Yeah, I'm gonna call some of my youngins on you. It's so fucking amazing.
You learned that from Naruto or something? Like,
Oh my
damn, nigga,
God.
we jump niggas over here.
Solo leveling is amazing.
It's not even solo leveling. This nigga, it's jumping
It's
leveling.
jumping leveling.
He jumps everybody he sees.
But you know, one thing also that has levels,
But
convictions.
yeah,
you
there's
guys gonna
levels to that shit.
you guys gotta hate me for this transition, but
There's levels to that shit.
there's levels to conviction. You know what they're doing to the boy Luigi Mangione. I'm sorry, we should have talked about this before we jumped to anime, but like I completely forgot that they're giving the death penalty. They're trying to seek the
They're
death penalty
trying to seek it.
for Luigi Mangione, and I don't know how to feel about it, honestly.
I don't think that doesn't make sense.
You know, he killed somebody, allegedly.
So free him.
What?
He's dead. He won't serve his time. He won't ever figure out what he did.
Yeah, I feel like the
I-
death
that's-
penalty
that's what
is
I've
not really.
always-
I feel like death penalty is the easy way out for like criminals. Let them rot in jail for 100 years. That's way more painful than dying.
That too, and it's just like, are they not gonna stick? They have to like serve their time.
Like I feel like you agree that them wasting the time in jail.
That's
It's
what
better
that's
than
always
death.
what I found weird about the death.
It's more
penalty.
painful than death. Put them in like all right. Even if you want to be cruel with it, you can put somebody in like
You have to be-
solitary confinement.
But then there's ethics.
Ethics, yeah. But is death really ethical?
Death for death, eye for an eye leaves the world blind.
I don't know. I'm torn. Like I said, I'm torn about this decision.
I just don't think that the death penalty is necessary.
I'm curious to see if
You're gonna create a martyr.
he's already a martyr.
No,
He
if
has
you, if you, no,
fans.
but if you kill him, then there's
He's
a
on,
martyr.
I'm sure there's copycats in training right now.
I don't condone what he did.
You think this was like the last time we're gonna
But-
see a CEO being targeted? There is Luigi copycats being like radicalizing themselves right now.
And I think that's
training
an
right now.
issue because
So-
why are they doing that?
Yeah, the death penalty
That's
is
not-
very interesting. I don't
not-
know. I don't know.
To make light, but rest in peace to that CEO.
Yeah, rest in peace to the CEO. Rest in peace to his I
But
mean,
he-
prayers to his families.
He didn't change anything.
Yeah, Luigi did
They
not
just
change anything.
hired another one. He's not even the person that makes all the decisions at the company.
Yeah, it's business as usual.
It's a board.
He just killed somebody, and it's still business as usual.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that case. But for a comeback episode, I feel like we touched a bunch of topics, and like I yapped. It feels good yapping again, don't you think? It feels good yapping again.
Feels good yapping with you guys.
Like-
I want to let you guys know that we are back in full force.
Yeah.
I know we took a little break. Clips are coming back out in full force constantly. You'll never not see a clip anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're dropping twice a week now.
Mm-hmm.
So run the numbers up. Like, comment, subscribe.
We dropping.
Shout out to you. I
we
want to say thank you to everyone's getting us to 50 subscribers on YouTube. Shout out to
Shout
you
out to you.
guys.
And I want to say something too. I want you guys to guess between these two things which one is April Fool's and which one is true. We're gonna be dropping twice a week now, and there's also another host that's gonna be joining us full time. Up to you guys to figure out which one is April Fool's.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
which
about
one
the
is
new
real.
host. Yeah, we got a new host coming. Shit. That's
Go in the
a big
comments.
plot point.
Go in the comments and tell me which one do you guys think is true. New host or twice a week?
Find out the April Fools. New hosts are dropping twice a week. You guys decide.
All right.
Person who gets it right, we'll shout you out.
We'll shout you out. I'll send you $50
He said that, not me.
from the Pods Fund.
The company card.
All right. It was nice talking to you guys this week, and we'll catch you guys.
We'll catch
Next
you guys
time.
very soon, but
Like, subscribe,
or not.
like, subscribe, engage,
Or our new person will see us soon.
hate on us, love
Speaking
us.
of which, they're walking in right now.
Peace out. I gotta go talk. I gotta do an interview for the new host.
Peace out.